still streaming on this freaking iPad. But at least I'm able to stream. At least I'm able to stream. Wait. Okay. All right. I don't know how good the audio is, but we're gonna freaking do this. Oh, let me find some prop this on. Will that work? Yeah, it might work. Yeah. Here we go. All right. What is the news that I have to say? What am I gonna say? I am officially out of school. 2 months and 3 weeks is the time that I have to make up for all the missed opportunities that I had. What's up, RSC plush, bro? What's up? What's up? Hey, bro, what's good? What's up? SSB cool. Rush Z, Rush Zeto. Bullshit. How you get out? How you getting out of school? Well, about that, I am a junior after all, and I do live in a different state, so that's probably why. But thankfully, thankfully, and this is the only other opportunity I get. This will be the longest summer that I'll ever have in my life. Summer break. And I've calculated it. It's like, I don't know, 3 days longer, 3 or 4 days longer than most of my summer breaks. So that's 2 months and 3 weeks to make up for all this because I'll have nothing better to do other than like a job, a summer job. What's up, Zay? I hope I'm saying this right. If I do say it wrong, then please point me out. But what's good, Zekerin? What's good, Zekerin? Or Zekerin? I'm good. That's good. Touche. Yeah. But yes, I'm finally out of school. Um, I don't know what I have in store for summer. I mean, I do, but I really hope that everything can just pick up so much quicker that I don't know. I just don't want this summer to be fast like most. I think it's fast because of how much random bull crap I do. You got the first time with Zekrin or Z. I don't. I forgot how to say it again. I think I said fucking Zekrin or something like that. Zekrin. You got 4 weeks left. Oh wow, that's like in June. People really get out in school in June. That's kind of crazy. I mean, it sometimes does make sense because some people do go back to school in like September, but yeah, I want to know how to feel about that. Only downside is I don't know the exact date where I go back to school. It might be actually I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say which date of August. But usually it's always on an August 10th for some reason. I'm SDA Productions. Oh, okay. But I lost my account, so I'll still support you. Yeah, of course, that's fine. Not even full two. You don't even get 2 full months. Wow, that is blasphemous. You gotta raid your school up at that point. You don't even at least get 2 months. I don't know how to feel about that. Damn, dude. Because if that's like Okay, wait, let me scroll up to the other comment. The other comment said that, yeah, he had like 4 weeks left. So if we were to calculate, that's, oh my, oh dear God, dude, that's like June 19th or 20th. Oh my God, bro. And if it really isn't even like 2 full months, then it is sometime in August. That has to be like the worst type of summer break you could ever have. I feel so bad for you, bro. But hey, in May, June 20. Oh, wow. Oh, June 23rd through August 20th. Wow. But hey, on the flip side, that's still basically 2 months. That's only like 3 days off. However, in that amount of time, you can do a lot of greatness, my friend. A month can do so much for you. So much. You gotta remember that. I know I'm sounding like a freaking like All Might or something, but it's true. There's so much we can do in 1 month, and it's honestly like kind of ludicrous that I'm not like being as consistent as I should be. And I know I'm complaining about all this a bunch, but I don't know. You're right. I could probably get a few episodes out in that time. Not just episodes, like stuff that you really want to do, like stuff that I don't know how to say, stuff that you like to do during that time. Because remember, you can basically do whatever you want. And most of my audience is kind of young, like middle school, early high schoolish. So with all that free time, you can still do a lot of things regardless of the channel, regardless of this, regardless of that. You can just improve your lifestyle, basic things. It's just that because I just want people to be better than me. And I know I always want to like be this sort of perfectionist, but I always want people to be better than they should be. And sometimes it can be unhealthy and sometimes it can really just suck sometimes, but throughout this entire school year, and yes, I'm going on a rant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. And I will answer as much questions as I possibly can. But I used to like, I used to have nightmares of going to another school, like specifically the one I'm at right now, because I was separated by a lot of friends, a lot of teachers I had built bonds with, but it just sucks because not only do you move out, you have to move to different schools, get used to the environment, and especially in like one of the most badly, how do I say this? Like one of the schools with one of the worst reputations of all time. My school literally has is literally known for like school shootings, school fights, school this, school that. It's like it's just known for like one of the worst schools in my county. But that was that was 9 months ago. All those things that I worried about were 9 months ago. And without how much time I had to reflect, how many videos I produced during that time, which was probably about like less than 20, it just reflects on how negative it can be to you, to your channel, to what you do and what you want to do moving forward. Especially when you're an isolated person. And sometimes it just makes you want to quit. It just makes you want to stop. Like I thought everything was going to be over during September, but that didn't happen. You're right. I could probably get. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Appreciate the words of encouragement. Yeah, of course. I would always love to like spread the word, of course. But you just really got to think about it. 9 months flew by like it was nothing. Seriously. Like, this new school isn't really new anymore. 9 months. Put that in consideration. 9 freaking months of this. And you know what I did and other people did out there? Endured it. I just don't know what to say when it comes to these types of things because, of course, no one is really used to it. No one ever is. But I don't know. I'm out of ideas now. Can you watch Shadow Plus Show? My series? Oh wait, no, that's not mine. We're not gonna talk about that. Because that series was Den of the Dirt since early 2020s. But I'll watch it. It might be a new show that I probably never watched, but try. Oh wait, okay, I see your username. I'll try and watch it sometime, but you know. Oh yeah, for those who want versus Maguna, it is in the works. Don't worry, I'm still working on it. I want the trailer to be out at least June. Better yet, at the very end of May, maybe. Not sure yet, but definitely in June. The animation itself is probably going to be in July or something, because I still got a bunch of stuff I got to do for it. I still got to do some research, some this and some that, storyboarding, animation practices, stuff like that. But progress is still being made, and a lot of people actually like versus Meguna. That video almost has 10K views. Like, dude, when has that happened ever? To be like, I don't know how to feel about that because, again, that's like following a trend. And as much as I appreciate the support, how much uh, attention the video teaser got, I had to follow a series that was already extremely popular. And that's just like, sometimes following, yeah, definitely following a trend isn't always good. Yeah, definitely. But because most of the time it makes you look uncreative, man, wow. I did not really think this through. I'm gonna be honest. But following trend is just like, sometimes it can be lazy. Like, if you play a video game a bunch, that is kind of lazy, but you're still putting in work. Wait, dude, this is kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. LCR cannot speak. LCR speaks Portuguese or something. Like, dude, I always had like this wording speech, or oh, that was bad. I always had this like wording problem, but dude, I can't think. Only think when it comes to like making a story. Like, I can't think up here right now. But one of the major reasons why I think following a trend isn't always good is because the video can completely flop regardless of how much effort you put into it. Or you just don't like the process of it, and eventually it gets boring of how much you do that certain topic and this and then that. There we go. Now I got it. But overall, this live stream is just saying that I'll come back. But I really just have to show how I'll come back. And I got a lot of work to do. A lot of work. If I want to get this first arc done before June with the animation on top of that, I can't lack around. Not this time around. And it's a very good thing that I plan all this during summer so that I can have way more time to work on things and not do, well, uh, I don't know, freaking school all day. Like school wastes like 7 hours of our time. Seven. That's completely erasing the morning time, and then 2 hours off of the evening time. So really, you only get like what, six, or you get 6 or 8. Shut up. You get 6 or 8 hours of daylight after once you get out of school. For me at least. For me at least. But yeah. I don't know how I did it in middle school. Like in middle school, we had to go through like 9 a.m. to like 4 o'clock, and that's like 4 hours of daylight. So it's kind of crazy. But thank God high school is shorter than middle school and whatnot. Um, I will say this about episode 7. Episode 7 will be different. It'll be a little different than what I do. I'm hoping that there is going to be quite a bit of combat. So it's going to be unique because the combat in that episode is not going to be what we usually used to, where like two plushes are like mashing together. It's going to be more based off of hopefully strategy because it's two certain characters. But how long is the Citron Pathway? Story wise, in years, I don't have a specific date for when it ends. But okay, let's put it this way: Sonic Plus show, right? Season one starts in 2020, and then we have Citron Pathway, which is a whole 4 years later in winter 2024. With the trajectory that the show is planning on going through, it might only be like 2 or 3 years long. Um, Not like release schedule wise, but like the story, how long the story is going to be, 2 or 3 years. Um, I think the first two arcs aren't too off from each other. They're probably like a few months away from each other. But in the later arcs, when we do way more stuff, that's when junk starts to get serious. And like when I think about the third arc, that third arc is gonna be rough. I know the second arc is gonna be rough, but the Citron Pathway will go through a completely different shift in the second arc because of how much stuff is in it. I don't want to say what specifically is in it, of course, but it will be pretty, pretty. How do I say this? Different, just different in general. I don't know how to word it. But yeah, it's overall 2 3 years long, which is like 2024 through 2026 or 2020. Why? God damn it! Why is it always? Why is it always? Oh my fucking god! It's always 6 and 7, 6, 7, 6. Like, dude, oh my god, bro. Yo, we need to like explode the planet or something. But as I was saying, 2026 or 2027, and do not say whatever the hell. I don't know. I give up. But overall, yeah. Um, if I were to predict how long the series is going to be release schedule wise, right now we're at 7 months. No, not 7 months. 6 months. Uh, and I know we're only like 6 episodes in, which is pretty bad. But um, once we do speed up, the Switcher Pathway might only take 3 years to get completed, or maybe even less than that, which is kind of surprising. But the Citron Pathway will probably have like almost 100 episodes in total. Yeah, that's way more than Sonic Plus Show. Um, Sonic Plus Show season one has 10 episodes. And no, speaking of Sonic Plus Show not episode, Sonic Plus Show season one, it's definitely gonna return this summer. And yeah, episode 9 is gonna be interesting. My series is gonna take a bit because I have season 1 through 3 and then season 3 chapter 2. Interesting. I hope you do good on your show. And hey, if you want any voice acting, I can like help you out. I don't want to do editing anymore because whenever I do that, there's always something that happens that doesn't allow me to always get in touch with people. But now that I have more free time, I don't mind doing voice acting because it's not that hard, but it is kind of hard for people who have to train their voices. But I can definitely do some voice acting if you need that for like probably like Sonic, even Shadow, maybe more deeper tone characters. But overall, I'm a good voice actor. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Sonic Plus Show. All right, I'll let you know if I need any help with voices. Okay. Um, Sonic Plus Show. Sonic Plus Show. It will definitely return this summer, as I said. Um, Still not sure when episode 9 is gonna come out, but when I get the chance to do work on it, probably after Citron Pathway. Uh, yeah, you know what? I'll complete Citron Pathway first, and then get Sonic Plus Show out the way in July. That doesn't sound like too bad of a plan. So then you have the first arc of Citron Pathway done in June, Sonic Plus Show done in July, season 1, and then Meguna in July as well. Now for September, whew, 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 whew. Actually, I don't know if it's going to come out in September. I'm talking about the second arc because I'll definitely have time to work on the second arc. I'll probably get like the first 6 episodes done and then start releasing it weekly during September, but I'm not sure which day of September that will be. I don't know. Huh. I might actually do a plush marathon again. Would y'all even mind that? The last one was kind of inconsistent because I had I already had the chapter 1 finale finished. I was planning to have season 3 finale done around that time, but I didn't work on it as much as I should have. So yeah, it had to be pushed off to the side until August. But I'm willing to do another one since I do plan on working a lot. But if I were to do another one, this year's plush marathon would probably be Sonic Plush. No, not Sonic Plush Show. Probably Citron Pathway first arc finale episode. Sonic Plus Show season 1 episode 9, and then Sonic Plus Show season 1 finale, and that'll be the whole list. And probably maybe some extra videos. But it all depends. Probably just those 3 videos. But I wouldn't mind doing another plush marathon. All right. Since I do want to get back to work, I'm gonna have to end the stream pretty soon, unfortunately. But I don't have to say what I have to do, but I have to show what I have to do. Keep that in mind. And remember, next episode is tomorrow, so I have to work a lot. I think this next episode is actually going to be like 20 minutes long, so yeah, one of the longer episodes, second longest episode. I hope. But yeah, the first arc is going to start picking up during this episode. I think maybe. I mean, Citron Pathway so far, it isn't that bad. It isn't. that bad. A lot of people, not a lot of people, but most people on my channel like it. Um, Even though this more recent episode barely surpassed like 100 views, but that's fine. That's fine. As long as people are watching my videos, that's fine. Because remember, I don't do this for the attention. I do this because I want to see how far I can get with my stories, and I want to see how my ideas expand. I'm doing this for my own amusement, for my own fun, even though I know sometimes I'll suffer. That's the whole process of it. If you're not working hard, and if you're not putting much effort into something that you love, then what's the point of doing it? You gotta have fun regardless of how hard the work is. And I know that sounds kind of ironic, but it is true. It is true. All right, if y'all got any last questions before I head out, go for it. Otherwise than that, I'll be like talking for like a few more minutes and then I'll be out. So, hold on, let me check out all these features on. Whoa, huh? Should I use that on stream more? Um, Maybe I'll like stream like once a week from now on. The last time I streamed was like summer break. Is Sonic Plush limited boost over? Ooh. I've been really thinking about returning to it, but I don't know how I would start it back up. I haven't even touched the series since like 2023, and that's tragic. But I don't know. I've been thinking about returning to it last month, but not really doing a reboot, but probably like a better continuation of it. But I don't know. It probably is over, unfortunately. Maybe I'll change my mind later, but it's like a 90% chance that it's over. I'm not gonna complete it. But yeah, I just don't feel that push to do any other plush series right now. I just want to get the ones that I need to get out of the way, which is Sonic Plus Show Season 1. Potentially, and I'm not saying this is confirmed, but potentially Sonic Plus Show Season 2 remastered, if y'all want that. Because there's still way more inconsistencies in Season 2. And then, you know, the entirety of Citroen Pathway, which is going to be even harder to do. But I'll get it done. I'll get it done, one way or another. Do you have any plans after Sonic Plus Show and Citroen Pathway? I want to become an animator after I'm done with all my plush series. I want to become an animator. Or, well, dang. Oh my God, Jesus. Can I talk to? Hey, can I talk to the people? Oh wow. I guess not. Jesus. I don't know what's going on out there, but I'm not going over there. Uh, um. Huh. Yeah, they're very barky dogs. Gosh dang it. Of course, when I'm about to end the stream and I'm answering questions, dude. Sorry about that, but I do. I want to become an animator, potentially a manga artist. Potentially, I'm not saying. Well, I was gonna do a manga at one point, but I kind of dropped it. But I might return to that. I might return. But I want to do something that will be productive for my channel, so I can. I don't want to abandon my. I don't want to abandon my channel after doing on a plush series because plush tubing isn't as successful as it was, but still somewhat successful. There's people like not really successful like for newcomers, but people like Kodo, X Halo. People are always waiting for them. So um, and I get the wait, I get it, but sometimes you wait too long and then no one comes back. And that's exactly what I did. But hey, even if I do have one person here, that's still fine. At least someone in the world knows what I'm doing. At least someone. And I think that's it for the stream. Um, Overall, I'm coming back. Don't worry. I know I said this like since the beginning of time and the beginning of the Cambrian era, but should I say this? Okay, I should. I swear that I will get the Citroen Pathway done, Sonic Plus Show Season 1, and possibly Maguna done this summer. Whether I like it or not, I will get it done. All right. Have a good day, rest of my friends. Au revoir, bonjour, oui, oui, bonsoir. However the French people say it. Je m'appelle is LCR. And peace out, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.